Right, 11 April 2025, and today I've just decided to give you an afternoon update as promised. And I just want to look at what has happened at Mbare today. We're all looking at what Mnangagwa was going to do today, and it's clear that there are major issues with Mnangagwa, and we're going to be following this very, very closely. So Mnangagwa has just told the Mbare Market, and he arrived in a Range Rover. So strange enough, Mnangagwa arrived in a Range Rover, and on arrival, he stepped out and then started to tow the stands. So you can clearly see what I was talking about, that something is wrong with Mnangagwa in these pictures. He is exhibiting signs of swelling on his face still, and he was accompanied by, I can see there as if it's Mnangagwa, if I'm not mistaken. He told these stands. There is nothing there at the new Mbare Market. Most people have not taken up the space because it's very expensive, and there are no facilities. So there are no facilities. You can see people sitting at the center here. They've got nowhere to put their stuff. So Mnangagwa arrived here, and he didn't stay here for long. He stayed for a short space of time. But what was interesting is that Mnangagwa never gave a speech. He only went and opened this plaque, and then he left. So he didn't stay here for long. So what these guys are doing is they're currently managing Mnangagwa so that he doesn't make a mess in public. They don't want him to make a mess and show the dementia ahead of the, that there is a impeachment that is going to take place. So the impeachment is based on dementia, and they want to make sure that he doesn't exhibit signs of dementia in public. So they're not going to allow him to speak because he tends to forget things. He can't string sentences together, and he goes on tangent and starts giving jokes or giving jokes or telling jokes on stage. So this is what has happened today. No speech from Mnangagwa, just walking around here. And the Mbare Market, currently in its form, is being resisted by the vendors. They want a cheaper price. They also want more facilities. And my understanding is that this market is owned by Auxilia Mnangagwa and his sons. So that is the information that has been put out. And Takwire, they own this market after the original space was burnt down in a fire. So let's see what happens to Mnangagwa, but clearly very, very ill and unable to speak in public and being managed so that he doesn't make mistakes. So that is the update I had for this afternoon. I'll be monitoring the environment. If anything comes up, I'm going to come up here and give you an update. But currently, at the moment, the Mbare Market, a disaster. Things have happened there today that are unexpected. So I'll talk to you later. Remember, if you're in the UK, we are currently running the 2-for-1 special. From there, you just WhatsApp me and you receive your 2 packets for the price of 1. So that is it for today. I'll see you later, and I'll be monitoring everything that Mnangagwa does. He is undergoing a serious situation, and there's an impeachment coming at the end of the month. That impeachment is certainly going to happen. No one wants Mnangagwa to stay in office. People want him to leave, but he's trying to resist. However, you can clearly see that if Mnangagwa makes one mistake, he's going to show the dementia in public. So he's got vascular dementia as stated by Mnangagwa. So let's see and watch very carefully. In the past, we're not watching, but now we're watching. And we want to see which day he's going to exhibit these signs in public, especially when giving speeches. Well, yesterday you saw already what happened when he could not finish his speech. When he was talking slowly, I just showed you that in the morning. And today, totally failing to give a speech, just walking around in Mbare Market and then leaving. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again later, around 10 minutes past 9 or earlier if there's any breaking news.